makes you more hungry. The hungrier you are, the more you want to eat. And that's also, that chemical takes about 15 to 20 minutes after you eat to turn back on again, to actually register. So who's done this? You eat, you're so full, and then also you're full, and then you stop, and like 5, 10 minutes later, you're like, oh my God, what did I do? That's ghrelin. Okay, that's the body saying, oh, the valve's off, but it's a delay. It's like 15, 20 minutes for the delay. So this is why what happens when you get into more of a sensitivity state and you're eating that, what happens is that chemical doesn't do that. It doesn't do that crash. It doesn't do that crash. Okay? Good question. Can I kind of answer? Okay, good. Anything else?
What about nuts?
Nuts are great. Excellent. Walnuts, cashews, pecans, all that kind of stuff is great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, guys, thanks for coming out.
Quick question on nuts. What if you had a nut allergy? Is that associated back to all this, I'm sure?
You know, nut allergies, sometimes, depending on the allergy, sometimes an allergy is immediate. That's a response, it's a antigen, so that's a now. Sometimes you have a delayed response, which is gut. So it just depends on the type of allergy you have, and that's something, again, we can test for. We could test the food sensitivity and see, is it a true allergy or is it sensitivity? It is very different in that realm.
And as the gut heals, sensitivities can change and get better.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's sort of allergies. A lot of people get very seasonal allergies. That's because they're inflamed and because their guts are a mess and because this whole process is out of whack. Cool. Anybody else?
Tell them about the price and
Already
what
did.
we've done for them.
Already did? Already did? Yeah, if anybody wants to even entertain that, just talk to Jessa or, yeah, Jessa's
Or
back
Jessa.
there. Jessa
Or
or
you can
Jessa.
talk to Jessa.
Yeah, you can talk to Jessa or
Hi,
Jessa.
I'm
Jessa or Jessa. Great, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Hey guys, just real quick too, what we just passed out, there's a survey, obviously.
Oh, good,
these things grow based on what we hear back from you. When we hear good feedback and you hear a topic or you have questions about a topic, sometimes we're not always around to be like, diving into, an explanation or what we've heard on the news or writing a journal or any of the things that are recent. So if you have questions and you want to hear more about stuff, put it in here. We love to hear it. We love to feedback. Because when we get stuff from you and we can give it back, that's how these things get bigger and bigger. And
Or what else I can add to it next time. So.
Exactly. And then on top of that, we're looking to do at least 1 to 2 smaller 1-hour presentations with at least one big one. And that's probably going to fall on a Saturday. Like Dr. Joe said, our next one's autoimmune. Like, you guys seen that part in Liar Liar when he's in the bathroom and he's kicking his own butt? Like he's literally like just beating the crap out of himself? That's what autoimmune disease is. Really. In a nutshell, that's what your body is attacking itself in a sense. And I'll tell you, there's so many different levels of this. Like Jess was talking the other day, over 200, it's insane. So like, you don't have to be at that level where you're medicated and you're not getting results and you're just tired of being sick and tired. You don't have to be at that level. So if there's questions you have, please bring them to our attention. And just one last thing, we've been filming in the back. I wish my parents were here to see this. And if you know someone that you can really relate to, that you want to be able to spend years and years and years with, come let me know. I'll get you a copy of this. We'll put it on YouTube. We'll get that out to them as well, because we're not only about changing this community, but we're thinking big. This has to actually happen in the entire realm of the fact that we're not just this area. So many people are so insanely ill, it needs to happen. We have to just reach out farther and farther. So,
Well, and in reaching those people, if they see the video and they want to do something about it, Dr. Joe and Cheney do this virtually.
So, we really appreciate you guys coming. So thanks so much. And
Thank you.
All right. Now you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Oh.
You guys can just hand us the clipboards on the way out too, if you want. We can't. You can't. Actually, you can. Oh, this is just a great thanks.
It's going to be a great challenge for everybody to do something like this as a team.
We're all Portuguese. This is the only girl who's not
Yes, thanks.
all of us are.
also,
I should have known the lipstick.
you guys want to record what you're eating? It's like a
Now, did you grow up
checkbook,
in an area
and you can literally
that was
watch what
Portuguese?
you're,
A lot of Portuguese.
eating.
Like I grew up
Remember
with
that?
Italian and Jewish and seriously.
But isn't that,
Yep, I'll
and
come out.
to
But this is
make
really
sure
happening.
each other, what is the probably the way it was you adapted the food you got to the States when your families came here. So it is still how food was used.
I'm sorry, the thing is,
You want it?
when we were little,
Okay.
we weren't.
Would you like
allowed
it?
to-
Yeah.
I mean, my little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I was little.
I'm glad that you're actually
And so
saying
much
that.
has
really
changed
Yeah,
since
because,
when we
I
were
mean, I
little
need-
too. I
They
think
really
it's
started
like,
gaining
Hey.
weight till after high school.
Yeah.
After we all did.
Things really changed in the 70s with the way that food was altered. And Robin, thanks.
see you later, guys. Well, I have to say, you think about it, when we were kids, there weren't a lot of overweight kids.
No.
People got overweight, later on,
And
but
fast
now,
food wasn't huge. People didn't eat, fast food wasn't huge. It wasn't
Yeah.
for kids sometimes.
now you'd be like, Mom, can we have Burger King? And she'd be like, no, like we never got
I
it.
never ate a McDonald's French fry until I was way into high school. I was probably a junior, senior.
Actually, me too. Dr. Joe's family lived behind a McDonald's. It's no wonder why his gut was so disgusting. She would send him or her kids to McDonald's for everything, including a cup